Peace, love, and soul. This is Nubia Ankh, and I am making this video to talk about the blue full moon lunar eclipse that is taking place right now. Tonight, the moon is shining bright, and it's such a delight to be so blessed and so radiant with cosmic light. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, so let's dive into this reading. Okay, so, well, hold on a second. Let's not just dive into the reading. I'm sure you have a few questions first, right? Like, what is the blue moon? Like, what are people talking about? It's just a full moon outside, like any other time. Well, this happens to be a blue moon because have you ever heard the saying, once in a blue moon? Well, when they say once in a blue moon, they're referring to an event or a situation or occurrence or something that usually doesn't happens, and it's like, oh, it's rare. So supposedly we haven't had this type of blue moon that we're having tonight in 150 years. I found it in some research I've done. But so it hasn't been a blue moon in 150 years in the month of January, okay? And where the moon is positioned and everything is at 11 degrees in Leo. And 11 is a very powerful number. It's the master number. But the blue moon is something that happens every once in a while. It's not that often. And what is happening is that we're having two full moons in the month of January. And usually you will only have one full moon per month. Well, we're having two full moons this month. The juices, baby. We got two of them, okay? And this is a lunar eclipse that's kind of like a reflection of the solar eclipse that we had back in August, which was in Leo. Then also remember it was on August the 21st, which is like, I think it's one of the last days of Leo, on the cusp of Leo, and which makes me want to research it right now, but I'm not going to do that. Just make a comment if it is or if it isn't. I'm pretty sure I'm going to research it after this video. But as I was saying, a blue moon. So we're having two full moons in the month of January. And this full moon is at 11 degrees Leo, which is a master number, which is like the gateway, the portal, the vortex. It's all about ascension and awakening and Leo. And what is Leo about? Okay, so what's Leo? Leo is a zodiac sign, right? You know that the birthday is in July and the end of July and the beginning of August. Okay, so Leo, the lion, right? It's fun. It's ferocious at times. It's a fire sign. It's full of life and it respects loyalty because that's why the lions they roll in a pack. You know what I'm saying? And also, what else I want to say about Leo? Oh, they're very adventurous. You know, they're usually very talented. And if they're expressing their talents anyway, they're usually just flamboyant at times and just fun and all this other stuff. Okay, so that's what this moon is talking about. Heart expression. Express yourself. That's what this moon is talking about. Expressing yourself and doing things that are fun. That kid-like energy that likes to get out and just play or just do what you do, but also in a way that's loyal to yourself. You know, because you have to honor yourself. You have to be loyal to yourself. So while you out playing, you can't just be out there playing with fire and get burned. No, you don't want that. Okay, so so sometimes I get so caught up in it. So you want to also be loyal to yourself and to others that you respect and expect loyalty from at the same time. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's get on into this reading because I'm rambling now, I think. Let me see. Let me look at my notes real quick, make sure I touch bases on everything. So I said it was 11 degrees of Leo in the first month of the year, in the year of 2018. And if you add up the numbers, 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8, it equals 11. So this is major news, darling. Sister trying to drop some knowledge on y'all. Listen. Okay, so also we are in the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Okay, so what's Aquarius about? Aquarius, we know that the birthday is from the end of January to the beginning of February. Right? So Aquarius is the water bearer. But is Aquarius a water sign? No. It's actually an air sign. So what is the correspondence between the water bearer and Aquarius being an air sign? So it's actually an air sign it's talking about wavelength, okay, currency. And what does water do when it's in the ocean? It is riding on a current that is created by the wavelength of the Earth's frequency, okay? It's called the Schumann resonance of the Earth. So do a little research, don't take my word, but because this Earth, this planet is rotating and orbiting and creating waves and ripples, and it has other things that's orbiting and creating waves and ripples, these waves and ripples create the waves in the ocean. And so this wave that's in the ocean is actually like a frequency. It's a vibrational frequency. So it's actually a consciousness that is being created through the waves of the ocean. Okay? So it's talking about the air and what's happening in the air, the knowledge that is in the atmosphere, because we actually breathe in this air and this cosmic frequency that's all around us, and our body uses it. It ignites inside of us like a flaming fire, this electricity that's in the air, and it keeps our heart beating, and it keeps our lungs breathing, and it keeps this currency, this frequency going through our body, just like the waves in the ocean. So okay, so there's an intelligence in the atmosphere. So when we're talking about Aquarius, the water bearer that's pouring out the water, it's not just the water that they're trying to show you because it's an air sign. It's pouring out a wavelength that is the frequency. And there's a knowledge, there's an intelligence in the frequency. And this is the age of Aquarius, okay? So we're having this Leo at 11 degrees, full moon, in the year of 11, in the age of Aquarius. And this intelligence is here to fuel our souls, baby. All right? So, this intelligence that we're breathing in is allowing us to, our hearts to continue to beat, to allow our blood to continue to circulate through our veins, allowing our food to digest, allowing everything to remain in harmonious energy. And so we continue to be beings, and we continue to do and will ourselves through the ways of the world. Okay? So Leo is about purpose and about liveliness and about creative expression, creative self-expression. And it's about strength, and it's about endurance, and it's about loyalty, and it's about courage. Okay? So remember that this moon is a spin-off of the solar eclipse that we had back in Leo of 2017. Okay, now I think I've completed my notes, all right? Let's get on into this reading. All right, so I was shuffling my deck earlier, And some cards came out. Okay. Oh my goodness, cards already just coming out. I'm telling you. It's like, okay. Let's make sure everyone is turned down, because then we're going to turn up. It's going to turn all the way up, because it's 2018. It's the year of turn up, okay? If you ain't turned up and tuned up on this vibrational frequency yet, honey, you sleep. All right? So, oh my goodness. Let's get in it. All right? So, I was shuffling my deck earlier, and the first deck that I picked up to shuffle was my shamanic healing deck. Cute little deck, darling. It's not that expensive. Look it up on Amazon. It's really useful, okay? I love this little deck. I picked it out. I was drawn to it. And it has this gold encrusted edge. Well, they were gold encrusted, but they've been doing so much healing. They've been doing so much healing work that the gold encrusted and fell off. Okay? Oh, okay. So, also, I'm doing this reading at home tonight instead of at my shop. I wanted to do it at the shop, but I had so much going on, and I didn't get done with my last reading until 9 o'clock. I was looking at my watch. I was like, it's time to stop. Darling, go home, take this bath, light this candle, and figure it out. Okay? So the first card that jumped out when I started shuffling my deck earlier was the Sun. And why is it the Sun? Because this is the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse that is a spin-off off of the solar eclipse that was in Leo, and this solar eclipse is in Leo also. Masculine energy, okay? And so, let us continue, because that was just one card that came out, and we're going to get at least 3 cards out of this particular deck right here. Now, the other deck that I was shuffling was my Triple Goddess deck. Okay, this is one of, was this my first deck? Oh yeah, I think this was my first deck. Yeah, no. Correction, man. Okay, this one was my first deck. Okay, this one, Isis Oracle deck. Because you can just shuffle one card out of this a day and read a passage from the book, and it has some very good rituals, like even candles and stuff. So I'm about to put y'all onto some decks. I'm telling you. Okay. So anyway, I was shuffling this deck, so this would be probably my second one. And the card that came out was, look at this beautiful moon. What'd I tell y'all? Spirit don't tell no stories, child. Here, listen to this. The Sun, Leo, the Moon. Here we go. Number 13, the Goddess, all the way strong. This, I'm telling you, and my baby boy just turned 13. I'm telling you, 2018. All right. The Passage card. So the Passage, you see here, this is about rebirth. So, so this is about rebirthing, and right now this moon going through her lunar eclipse, dancing with the sun, making love, and this energy is being rebirthed again. So think back to what was going on in August the 21st, when we had the solar eclipse that came all the way and streaked across the U.S. Okay? America. So think back to what was going on back then in August when the solar eclipse was here. Okay? So this is about rebirth. So this deck, I'm going to put it right there because it's been on fire. Alright, let's go ahead and get the other major arcana cards out of the Triple Goddess. Okay? Sit there right there. So I'm doing my cards, trying to make some room for everything. That was the first one. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and shuffle this deck and see what else wants to be talked about right now. Oh, okay. What wants to be talked about right now? It's a time to rebirth yourself, okay? Your blossoming spirit. Your blossoming spirit. What were you doing in August? What were you trying to accomplish back in August 2017? Because you forgot. And when I say you, this is a general reading, okay? This is even for me. Okay? This is just for everybody. Because you forgot what you were doing back in August. What were you manifesting? Okay? To what you said you was going to do it then. Do it. Grow, mature, blossom. All right? Open up your heart. Open up your heart and love yourself enough, or love the people around you enough to work together with them, together, and get things done. Okay, but let's see what. Now we're going to shuffle 2 more cards out of this deck to go with these other 2 cards that just came out. So we're going to shuffle them. So blossoming spirit, maturing, growing up. We got something that flipped over. Let's see what flipped over. Oh, we got 2 things that flipped over. I'm going to wait to see what's going to come out though. Because these flippers be flipping and flopping and flopping and flipping. Alright. Okay, so it's pretty much what I already said. Because the card that came out was stripping illusions. Stripping illusions, okay? So, blossoming spirit, listen, it's time to grow up. Don't lie to yourself. The change that you wanted to make back in August, when the solar eclipse happened and you was like, wow, this is major, and you was thinking about life or whatever, okay, get past those illusions and get back to this growing and maturing that you're supposed to be doing. Okay, so now we're trying to open up our hearts, okay? Open up our hearts. That was too many. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Blessed. Okay. So the card that came out was, yes, open up your heart. Get rid of the burden. Whatever is burdening your heart, whatever was burdening your heart back in August. Let's say, for instance, you was going through a breakup back in August, right? Let's say you was going through. I need a sip. Hold on 1 second. Let me take a little sip. Just some tangerine lemonade, baby. Okay. If you was going through a breakup back in August 2017, and you was hoping that you and this person was going to get back together, don't even worry about it. Okay? Don't even worry about it. Because the burden is just simply not worth your time. In August, when you said that you was going to glow up, in August, when you said that you was going to grow up, in August, when you said you was going to change, in August, when you said that you was going to like do something new, something fresh, you was going to start something, you was going to do something, whatever goal you had, whatever it was, you was like, oh, it was it was so beautiful, you put the glasses on, oh yeah, whatever that situation was that you was going through back then when the solar eclipse had came. Don't even worry about it. Remember you said you was going to grow up? You said you was going to glow up. Said you was going to mature. Said you was going to make a change. You said you was gonna be more spiritual. You said you was gonna get in tune with yourself. You said you was gonna bring that inner hero, that inner God, goddess. Remember you said you was gonna bring her. Strip away those illusions, okay? Don't forget. Don't be forgetful. Those people that hurt you and betrayed you back in August, don't forget now. Look out. Okay? Because sometimes those things are not worth burdening your heart with. So don't frown. Smile. Some things are just not worth burdening your heart with. Okay? All right. So that goes out to the world, okay? Out to the world, okay? It's a time for us to be purposeful. It's a time for us to be lively. It's a time for us to be brave. But when you be brave, remember the Lion King? Remember the Lion King movie? Where he finally was brave for his tribe. When he finally was brave for his village, for his community, for his pack. That loyalty. Loyalty. Okay? Remember that loyalty? I'm fixing my bun because it felt like it was about to fall off, child. Okay. Remember that loyalty that you wanted back in August? Remember? And you was like, ooh, you're not going to catch me slipping no more. I'm not going to. Child, better listen up. Listen. Okay. All right. It's time for the world, as I was saying, to be purposeful, lively, creative with expression, with strength and endurance through these hard times that we've had with these charlatans and these whew, goodness, honey. I don't like to talk politics. So I'm just going to get back to the room. All right, so, but seriously though, with everything that we have been through as people, humans, men, women, people, it is time for us to rebirth a purposeful soul, willing to be brave, to live out loud with creative expression, to have strength and endurance through the troubling times, and to see a brighter day, a brighter tomorrow. We are the tomorrow people. And we have to be grateful for everything that we have and everyone that we have. But when people show you who they are, believe them. Believe them, okay? Because sometimes your heart is just not worth the burden. And these people, they showing us who they are. They're showing us who they are, aren't they? So, with that being said, darling, we have to make sure that we move with purposeful steps, purposeful movement towards our future, and that we be brave, have the courage to speak up against people who are not loyal, and remember to be loyal to yourself. Okay, so let's get on with the reading because I can go on all night talking and I'm already 24 minutes in. Okay. So what other messages do we need to have? Yes. And see, I'll be done talk and then the reading come out and then everything is already talked about. Okay. Set this deck down for a second. What card popping out now? The Sun card. The Sun. Because in case you didn't know, let me tell you so. The sun shines its light on the moon. And the moon, she takes his light, she absorbs it, and she transmutes it into her own, and she reflects it onto her daughter, Gaia. Lady Luna, Lady Luna. That's our moon's name. Her name is Luna. And Luna takes the light and she shines it back on us so bright, like tonight. Okay? All right. So we had the sun card, because I don't want to start chanting on here to y'all, because it will just come up. Ooh, yes. Fire, fire, and fire. She's on fire. That's what was playing this morning. This morning when I was doing my yoga. Oh my goodness. The commercial that kept coming on because I was using a YouTube channel. It was Alicia Keys. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get on with it. The King of Wands, okay, which is the fire card. And this is about the Chariot. And this is saying, get a move on it, baby. Okay? Because the king is like, let's get on with it. Let's get a move on it, okay? Let's get to work. And look at that lion. Look at that lion. Oh my goodness, let me say this card. Look at the lion right here. Leo. Look at the king. He's pulling them. Look at the light shine, the lion shining down on him, the sun. Oh yes, it's time for us to be courageous. It's time for us to be purposeful, because when a king get up on his chariot with his lion to pull his chariot, he means business, baby. That got me blushing. Woo! Ain't nothing like a. Okay, so let's get on with it. This is the king, and he has gotten on his chariot with his lion to pull his chariot. He means business. It's time for us to be purposeful. It's time for us to use our willpower to be creatively expressing ourselves in bravery and courageous. But loyal to what your energy is, loyal to what you truly feel, loyal to what's in your heart. A brave heart. That's what this card is talking all about. Matter of fact, the whole reading is talking about it already. And then we got the Princess of Wands, okay? And this is the feminine energy. We got the king and we got the princess, okay? Now, we're going to see, wonder why the queen didn't come, but we're going to see why. All right, so we got the princess. She's the tiger. Look at the tiger. Okay, tiger and lion, they in the same family. Give me credit, okay? All right. And she's holding, look at this beautiful wand that she's holding. This means that she has the power to manifest. That's what wands are about. Wands are all about manifesting, because a king, he sure knows how to manifest, and he can run a whole kingdom. And then he got the princess here, all right, who is anointed to be queen. All right, but maybe she needs some healing. Maybe she needs to, we're going to see what happens. But, yes, she has work to do with her wand, you see, manifesting, all right? And you know she has work to do because look at that, the ram, Aries. Yes. So that means it's work to do. Shining flame, all right? So we had the sun. We had the king. We have here the princess. Let's get on with it. More cards for this reading, please. And I'm using, don't think that I'm not reading this card from these cards for pardon. Had a little misshuffle. All right. With my incense right behind me. Okay, so This is a general reading, so this reading is for everyone. If you can use any of this advice in your life, and even on the grand scheme of things, because as I've said, we are in a time of rebirthing. We're in a time of evolution, and it's time for us to mature and catch up with the times. I mean, it's 2018. We should be able to see more clearly now that the rain is gone. And we're approaching the 2020 vision, and we should be perfect sight. Okay? So if you ain't start seeing yet, you better get your glasses. Get your glasses, because you need to see the truth. It's right before your face, boo. Look at it. There are a lot of things going on in this world that need to be rebirthed, restructured. Okay? They need to be changed. They need to grow up. They need to evolve with the times. Okay? They need to stop telling these lies and putting up all these illusions. Strip away all the illusions. It's time for the people to finally know the truth. Okay? So that's what's going on. All right? And once you know the truth, guess what can happen? You can open up your heart and clear away those burdens. Okay? So thinking back to what was going on in August also, keep that in mind. I'm going to be bringing that up from time to time. All right. So we have a card slipped out already. This is a message from the universe, darling. The universe is speaking. Yes, I am a conduit. I eat pure. I eat clean. I fasted for this reading. I have not eaten a morsel of anything. I've drank my calories. And with my smoothies. So this reading is coming straight to you. Yes, it's time for all the lies to be rectified. All right? It's time for people to know the truth so these burdens can be cleared from our heart chakra. We are living on the earth. Okay? And if you take the H from the very end of earth and put it at the front where it belongs instead of in the back, you got heart. Okay? And the heart, the frequency needs to be raised up to the heart chakra. These lower vibrations that's telling all of these lies and putting all these illusions up for us to be some kind of disguise. The unveiling is here. The unveiling is here. We are approaching 2020 vision. That means I can see the fine print. I can see right through you. Now let's get on with it. Okay? All right. Excuse the energy, because whenever I'm channeling, she can be like swords. And that's what popped out. Whenever I'm channeling, it could be like the Knight of Swords, honey. The Knight come quick, because he young. He a young buck on a well-trained horse. And he'll come in slicing and dicing. And that's the energy. It's, it's a quickening. They call it the quickening. We are in the age of the quickening. We are quickly catching up. We are quickly evolving. Now, I'm going to make a video on this, but because it came to me today, I'm going to mention it. The word evolving. Evolve. Kind of sounds like evolve. 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 And one thing about evolution is overcoming old ways, old thought paradigms, old behavior patterns, old dimensions of mind. Evolving is about leaving behind what you do not need anymore. When we may have had that other finger and we evolved as a species, so now we have 5 fingers, or whatever you may believe. But evolving is about leaving behind the old things that you no longer need. The negative extra weight things, the evil things, evolving. Okay? So it came to me earlier. I just wanted to mention it in a video. And I'll probably make another video about it. I'm going to do some research. More research. More research. Okay, so And do your research as well. The Knight of Swords. All right. The quickening. We are in the age of the quickening, darlings. It's time for us to catch up. All right. We have the many tools around us to use to expand our consciousness. We have the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web. We have the internet to utilize to expand our consciousness and to evolve and grow as a species of people, of being. We can be more than ever before. We can be more than ever people. Yes, we can. All right, so let us keep on with this reading. All right. We are in the age of the quickening. And what this means is that we are quickly catching up with your lies. Now, as I said, I don't care to discuss politics. So, whoever has been telling these lies, it's right before your eyes. We are in the age of the quickening. The age where is being revealed how we're being oppressed. The Ten of Wands is the card of oppression. So we're in the age of the quickening when the Lord of oppression will be exposed. Because it's right up under your nose. And because it's right up under your nose, you're going to see it. This oppression is no longer needed. It's no longer wanted. Now, I know some people are holding on to it. You know, they need it, but it's unnecessary. Okay, now this oppression is very much linked to our material happiness. Okay? The Nine of Cups, material happiness. All right. So what does our this oppression energy utilize to make us close our eyes? Our material happiness. You know, how we make money, how we live, our survival, material happiness. Because if you don't have the things that you need in your life, then you won't necessarily be as happy. But sometimes we think we need a lot of things to be happy. And when you get a lot of things, you still ain't happy. Some of the richest people, they have so many knickknacks and racks and stacks on stacks on stacks. They racking up. All their racks on racks. Okay? But does that necessarily make them happy? No. No. I'll tell you what makes you happy. Standing up for what you believe in. That's what makes you happy. Standing up for what you believe in. Being brave enough to say so. Being courageous. Being loyal to a cause. Being loyal to a purpose. Using your divine will to let thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. So, material happiness is what oppression uses to keep you in bondage and to keep your heart broken. All right? So let us move on with this reading. Let it come out on a more positive note, okay? So let us shuffle these cards. So we have the Emperor coming out. Three of Swords. King of Swords. That one I feel a little unsure. So we're gonna keep it. All right, so let's go ahead and do this because it's already 3. Morning sorrow. And the burden is heavy. When you have a lot of responsibility, when you feel that what you care about and what you love in the world is at stake, it can be heavy. But it doesn't have to be a burden, because if it's what you believe in and what you love, then it's all well worth it. Okay, just wanted to say that. Now, let's get this out. The Emperor card, the Emperor, which is about balance. It's about balance of the beehive, because everything is working together. The Emperor, yeah, it's the number 4. And it's also the son of morning. So, the son of morning, the Emperor. So, this process of weaning ourselves off of the oppressor and the trickery of our material happiness, it will be some mourning. And when I say mourning, not necessarily just like mourning in the morning time, but mourning like when your heart is mending from being broken. When your heart is broken and your heart needs mending, that type of mourning. When you lost something that you loved because it didn't necessarily love you back. Like the situation that we're in, okay? Because we love this place. It's written all over your face. But at the same time, when this place or situations do not love you back, it does feel sad. It feels like sorrow. That's the next card. Wow, Spirit, thank you. It feels like the 3 of Swords. It feels like somebody cut you. They cut you real deep. Sorrow. Sorrow. Because you was thinking, I've been here all this time, working and slaving from nickel to dime, from sun up to sundown, from sundown to sunshine. All of this has been on my mind. And now you tell me this? Okay? Especially when someone's been fooling you. They've been programming your mind with illusions. And you thinking, oh, yeah. I don't really get into all of that. But when you realize that it's not truth and that it's all lies, you may go through a period of mourning. But during this period of mourning, you're not expected to just become complacent in that energy. No. You are expected to keep moving forward. The King of Swords. You're expected to keep moving. Look at that. The Chariot. A chariot gonna take you. It's gonna help transition you like the wind. The swords blow you in the right direction, right to this YouTube channel, where I might not mention particular politics stuff, but you know what I'm talking about in this shitstorm that they call a system. Okay, so if this reading it applies on a multitude of levels, because there's levels to this shit, straight up and down. It can apply to your baby daddy that had dished you back in August to he trying to come back in your life and you thinking, oh yeah girl, it's gonna work, we gonna get back together, but it's like, girl, didn't you say you was through with his ass back in August? Didn't you say you was through with Tyrone? Okay, so don't give Tyrone a chance. Don't get your heart all burdened and broken again by Tyrone. Come on now, don't be in a trance. That's what it's saying. That's what it's saying. Okay? And this could be used on a grand scheme of things too. Back in August, what were we shown? We were shown that the sun and the moon don't depend on no one. Not here. It does its thing. And there's a lot going on up there. And there's a lot going on up in here too, because it's all working together on that light wave that we talked about at the very beginning of the reading, on that wavelength that's changing the frequency of the earth, the Schumann resonance of the earth as she is spinning, and the moon is spinning, and the sun, and all this stuff that's going on. Come on now, it's levels to this. This reading ain't just no mediocre type shit. You get me? You get my drift? Okay, so let's get back into the reading. Because, like I was saying, if there's a situation that you said you was done with back in August, some man, some masculine energy, whatever it was, okay. I'm just saying that because, you know, I am the cosmic goddess and I talk to a lot of sisters, okay? Hey, sisters. Hey, sister girl. Hey, queen sisters. But even for the brothers, you know what I'm saying? If there's something that you was going on with this little princess, this little dime piece that you was kicking it with, you know what I'm saying? And you was like, oh, well, it's a new year. I'm going to go ahead and give that another chance. For what? Okay. Don't be oppressed by the oppression, okay? Rise up. It's time to rise up, and you're going to feel some type of way. This material happiness stuff, like a lot of this stuff we don't even need. We be like, oh, well, I want to start my own business, but I can't quit my job, even though I got 30 grand saved up. I can't quit my job because I got to drive this Land Rover. And I mean, this reading can apply to anyone. So I'm looking at this stuff too. I'm like, okay, all right, don't be oppressed by material happiness. Okay, so I'm like, all right, so what's that saying? Okay, back in August, what was on my mind? Oh, I know what was on my mind back in August. Okay, but that's personal. We're not gonna talk about that tonight. I already done gave y'all one personal read. Watch it. Okay, so the Emperor, which is about mourning. Sometimes you're gonna be sad losing something that you thought was real, but it really wasn't. It really wasn't real. It wasn't real. Or you might feel that sorrow. You might feel sad, but don't let that sorrow hold you down, because change can be good. Okay, change is good. Matter of fact, change is good. You know why change is good? Because change is always happening. What time is it? Oh, it's what time is it? Oh, it don't stay the same. It keep changing. Tick 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 tick, and we all just sitting around talking about, well, it's gonna go boom soon. But you don't know when that's gonna happen. Until then, you got to keep it moving. And that's what this card is talking about. The King of Swords. Gotta keep it moving. You gotta be a king with your grind, with your hustle, with your purpose, with your whatever it is. You gotta keep it moving. Okay? Like the wind. Blow, 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 change. All right, so let's get this last card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need one more card. Wait a minute. Wait. We got that card. We got 10. Because this one is kind of like tucked away right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, we do have 10. But since I was going to give one more, why not? We do need, instead of 10, we need 11, don't we? 11. Let's see if you're paying attention. So the spirit ain't done talking yet. Yes, let's see. Alright, this card was on the floor. It was turned down. Let's leave it. These two turned down. We got one over here turned up, and we got several in front of us turned up. I think it's fair to say that we are going to give this another go. Give it another go. May I go? I may. Alright, so we got one of them flew out just like a sword. Let's see what we got. Oh, bless it. Yes. Here we are. We are back on track. Tune back in. Am I ready? Okay. Cameras, lights, camera. Whoop. Action. Ready. Okay. So, the next card that we have is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is talking about open up your heart. Your heart is the cup. Let it fill up with blessings. Look around you and see that what you have is enough, and what you are is enough. Okay, what we are as human beings, we are enough. We are great. Look at how much we've done, how much we've accomplished during the duration of time that we've known that we have existed as beings. We are thriving. Everything should be thriving. Everyone should be thriving. The purpose is to thrive and to evolve. So, open up your heart, okay? And let your heart fill up with love. Let your cup run over with love. And be that love that you want to see in the world. Be that light that you want to see in the world. Help somebody else that need helping. Be a blessing to yourself and to someone else. Okay? Indeed. Bless it. Alright? Let your cup runneth over with love, joy, and abundance. Where did that other card just go? Where's that other card? Oh, did I put it? No. Here it is. No. Wait a second. Hold on. Give me a second now. There's so many cards. Where is the card that was here? It wasn't that one. Maybe this was this one. No, because I counted them, remember? Alright. Pardon me. Okay? I'm trying to figure this out. There was a card here. However, it got moved somehow. Alright. It was a king. Was it a king? Alright, let's get on with it. I have to roll the tape back so I can see. And I can't roll it while I'm recording. Alright, so after the Ace of Cups, let your cart filleth and runneth over with love. Okay? As I was saying. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. Okay? The Hierophant, which is a 5. Okay? The Hierophant is about organizing and planning and growing and maturing. And the way that you grow and mature is by taking time to see what is the issue. What is the issue? What is the issue? getting down to the bottom line issue so that you can actually do something about it. That's what the Hierophant card represents, okay? The Hierophant represents organizing. We need to organize. If we expect change, and change is happening. But if you want change to happen, let's say, in a more preferred direction, in a good direction, in a direction where it will benefit everyone, where everyone can eat a little bit off it, everybody can nibble on the cookie. No, not a cookie. Not a cookie. Forgot what I said about the cookie in my other videos. No, if everyone wants a piece of the pie, that's fair, then you must organize, okay? Organize. So let's see, I'm at 56 minutes, way longer than I want this video to be, but I think this is a beautiful reading. I'm still trying to figure out what happened to card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that was right here. I'm gonna have to roll the tape back to see what card that was for the reading, but I think I'm gonna have to cut it short because what time is it? It is 12:03 and the full moon, I'm sure, is gleaming outside my window, and yes, this is a beautiful reading. So whatever you were thinking about or doing back in August, it's time for you to recognize and realize that you said whatever you said you was gonna do, you need to do it, okay? And you need to organize, all right? And you may go through a little period of mourning and sorrow when you have to give up something that you wanted, something you thought was yours, something you thought you could keep, you know. Then you can go through a little period of saying, oh, I'm sorry, so we broke up and it's over, and get those little tears out, you know what I mean? Oh, and then you probably forgot that you said you wasn't gonna deal with that situation no more because you was too good for that, and you may have decided to, you know, try to tiptoe back, and it's like, no, don't you know you've been tricked? Come back over here, because you said you was gonna leave that burden alone. All right, so we done with that deck. All right, so the last deck, I do have one more card I do want to do, and that is from this deck that I showed you earlier. This is the first deck that I ever had. This is the Isis Oracle deck. It's a beautiful deck that you can do daily incantations, daily meditation, daily chants, daily songs, and daily rituals, okay, or a weekly ritual, however you want to do it. You can pull, like when I first got it, I would just get up in the morning with my cards by the bed, and I would just kind of begin to shuffle. And when cards would drop out of my bed, I would use them. I would spread them out and read them. And you can start with just one if you want. Like if a bunch of cards just fall out at one time, like I said before, you can consider that to be like a misdeal, a misshuffle. Because sometimes, especially if you're talking and shuffling cards at the same time, like I am. Oops, I'm knocking over stuff. Excuse me. Pardon it. And let's skip this commercial while we at it. Okay, so we definitely gonna have to, let's get on through this reading. Alright, so just shuffle it and see if you can, if you're looking for singularity, which I like to look for singularity, especially if I'm asking for that specific thing. But it's always a pleasant surprise as to what does come out. Okay, it just couldn't be one. It just couldn't be one. I tried several times. and it just could not be one, which is making my video longer. Alright, so the Isis Oracle card. Now, some of you may have heard this name before, Isis, but we're not talking about no type of violence. We are non-violent, okay? There is an enemy that tries to make things that are pure and good and godly, try to make it look demented. But these things are things of truth, and they will always be good. Okay? You can try to defile them all you want. You can try to discredit them all you want. And the universe, the divine, will always bring what is out of a line back into alignment throughout time. And this is so. So now that we are coming back into our alignment with the divine, we are encouraged to fly on the wings of Isis. Let her glide us into the change of uniting with our angelic selves, okay? Human beings are kind and loving people. We are gentle. We are loving. We are, but then there are some that are possessed. And some may even say it's just their natural state of being. But let's hope that these things can also evolve. Everything evolves. These things can evolve too, I believe. And let's hope that they do evolve with evolution. The Great Mother demands it. Alright? It's time to unite with our angelic selves. It's time for us to be portals of light that can usher in a new thought paradigm throughout time and space. We are expected to go along with the change of the current. Don't go against the grain. Go with the grain. You see people around you evolving and changing and growing in a positive way, in a very strong, creative, expressive way, then maybe you should consider the same. You know? I'm not telling you to be a sheep, but if you see that it's safe and it's better, it's good. Yes, come on with it. But if you see disaster ahead, do a 360. I mean, not a 360. A 180 and turn them, go the other way. Okay. But as I was saying, I want to stay on a positive light, even though there are a lot of negative things going on in the shitstorm that we are affiliated with. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. One by one, if we have to. But we will do whatever we have to do, whatever is necessary. Okay? So it is time for us to unite with our angelic selves. And it's time for us to be portals of light. Shine your light out into the world that you wish to everyone to see. That lion, show the face that you are. Okay? And be initiated. You are the initiated one. Okay? Fresh start. It's time for a new start. Okay? Evolve. Evolve. Spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. I knew that. I just verify. Initiation, spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. So this is saying that We all will be tested. We all are being tested. That's why we're here. We are here to see if we can remember. If we can remember who we are and what did we come here to do. Do you remember? Because don't let these illusions fool you. Don't let these illusions fool you associated with material happiness. You ain't got to go to prison just because you feel like you hear that? You hear them sirens? Woo! Child. You ain't got to hear them sirens just to get the fresh pair of J's you wanted. It really ain't that damn important. It really isn't. Some things that we dealing with, it really is not that significant. It's really not that important. That running home to watch this and that on TV and all of this foolishness and all this stuff and this game and that game and all of this, and you're drinking and it's tearing up your health, and you ain't did nothing. You ain't got your ass up off the couch. You ain't changed nothing. You ain't built nothing. You said you wanted to open that barbershop. You ain't opened that barbershop yet. Because you always sitting on the couch watching football, drinking a damn cold one, smoking you a blunt. When you could be organizing, and you could be planning with someone you love. Oh, excuse me. That was just a little spill. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go back to this. Initiation. We are here to be tested, okay? This is the test. We are in the physical realm, and your spirit shall be tested in this realm. Could your spirit possibly be strong enough to remember who you are and what your purpose is on this earth? What does your heart really want? What does your heart truly desire? And do you have the willpower within yourself? Are you lively enough? Do you possess enough creative expression? Do you possess enough bravery, enough courage, enough determination, enough drive and ambition to wake this up? Okay? So the next card that we have is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is your higher self, darling. Your higher self. Mysteries revealed in the eyes of tongue twister. Mystery revealed in the eyes of Isis. So Isis is the great mother. There's no violence. Isis is the great mother. She is the winged goddess that balances out the day and the night. And she brings justice and truth and wisdom and love and peace and all these blessings of abundance to the earth. That's the energy that it is. Okay? That's the energy. We're talking about energy. When we talk about spirit, we're not talking about some person, some mundane human being that was lynched like an animal, like a slave. We're not talking about that. God is not that. God is so powerful. God is not that. All right, so we're talking about the spirit. We're talking about the energy, something that possesses the energy that anybody that tries. Okay, that's enough. All right, so the High Priestess. This is the energy that this moon is bringing forward. It is revealing to us mysteries, okay? It is revealing to us that it is time to wake up. That it is time to know our worth and our value. We didn't come here to be someone's slave. We didn't come here to be lynched up by somebody on a pole. We didn't come here for that mess, for that foolishness, for that oppression, for that violence. No. We didn't come here for that. We came here for the magic, baby. The magic. That's what we came here for. Because the magic is the love. The love is the magic. Okay? Do you know how magical love feels when you think you love somebody? That feeling? It feels so magical. And when you get it, and even if it's not someone, if it's an idea that you love. Let's say you want to open a business and you open a business and you love it. You that emotion, you put that into that business, you put that willpower into that business, and you see it flourish, you see it blossom, you see it be abundant, you see people coming and recoming and reoccurring, okay? And it can be an idea. It doesn't have to necessarily be someone, because some people are afraid of of physical love with somebody. But love is also not just physical. Love is also emotional. So you can feel love just with you and the things that you do. If you're passionate enough about it, you can feel the love from it. You feel love for your children, and you see them grow up, and you want to see them blossom, and you want to see them become beautiful, fruitful people, Okay. So, as I was saying, things being revealed to us, and knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing that whatever you put into it is what you get from it. So put more into it. Put more into living your life. Put more into it. You want to lose weight? Well, put more into it. Get a cosmic colon cleanse today. www.cosmicgoddessdivine.com. Okay? Order the cosmic colon cleanse. Watch the video on it first. And then take it and clean out your body and flush out those toxins and waste, so you can remove blockages from your life on many levels, on many dimensions. Okay? And also do some other things for yourself. If you're a female, if you're a woman and you got blockages, you got emotional imbalances, you wonder why you can't keep no man, or why things are not flourishing, what's your creative energy, why you not, girl, just come and get your yoni steamed. Okay? Get your yoni steamed at Cosmic Goddess. And if you can't come get your yoni steamed, then order an at-home kit on the website. It'll be in a link somewhere. Figure out how to do that. And what else was I saying? Yes, do the things that you need to do. Know your worth. Feel your worth. Do things that are for your worth. And it don't necessarily have to be about buying something expensive, but just doing something for yourself, or doing something for someone. It's not just about no type of hustle. I didn't make this video to try to hustle nothing. You don't have to order anything at all. Just watch the video, and you can gain something from just that. Like it or not, don't like it. But, yeah. So know your worth. You didn't come here to just be some mediocre, eat shit and sleep person. No, you came here to create things. That's what Leo does. It creates things. You know what I'm saying? So get creative. And get expressive, and get lively, and get brave, and get courageous to live out loud in what you believe in, what you loyal to. But whatever you loyal to, make sure you understand it first. Don't just jump on some bandwagon with somebody. Oh, I'm a not LeBron specifically. I'm a Cavaliers fan. And they be like, well, why are you a Cavaliers fan? Because my cousin is. That's your cousin? What? Yeah. Okay. I mean, that little stuff, that don't really matter anyway. It's fantasy anyway. And like your ass out there running down the field playing nothing anyway. Down the court. But, and other stuff too, like religions and organizations and things like that. Like, don't be a part of something just because your cousin a part of something. Figure out what it's about first. See what's up with it. Because it may not stand on, it may not stand on what you believe in. It may not stand on the correct beliefs that you feel integrate with your spiritual energy, with your essence. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what that card is talking about, the High Priestess card. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm getting a little tired. This video is 1 hour and 14 minutes long. Check out the website, www.cosmicgoddessdivine.com. Check out the other YouTube channel. I'm probably going to post this on both of them. But one of them is Cosmic Goddess Divine. The other one is Nubia Ankh. That's me. And yeah, so I'm going to be making videos like this from time to time just to share knowledge and information. And I may ramble, whatever, listen to it, don't listen to it, skip over it. But you can get something from it. I mean, the time that you spend watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, and sometimes I watch it every now and then just to see what these heifers are teaching these young sisters. But really don't have too much of a tolerance for too much other buffoonery. You know what I'm saying? But at any rate, this is the Lunar Eclipse Blue Full Moon reading, and this is Nubia Ankh, and good night. Love, peace, love, and soul. I'm probably going to clip this part out, but if I don't, oh well. Good night.